Hi everyone, it's Steelbook Steve. Going to do a Steelbook review and unboxing of my latest acquisition. This is Captain America, the first Avenger. Previously I had the Zavvi Steelbook release. This film has been released multiple times. There was an initial worldwide release with the Captain America shield that sold out almost immediately. Then there was a China Blu-ray Digipack and also a Steelbook, I think, from Blue Fans or HDZ, I'm not sure, but there was a Chinese release as well with Steve Rogers with the American flag in the background. Then Zavvi released theirs, which was a great Steelbook, and they re-released it again with Captain America, almost like a two-quarters profile that was not that, I think, interesting. But Kimchi has recently released their version here of Captain America. This version here is their number 55. So it's Kimchi exclusive number 55. There's two variations of this one. I was lucky enough to get my hands on this one here, where you can see the uniform of Captain America here. So you've got some embossing on the front cover that we're feeling here. It is still sealed, it's front cover. There's an exclusive sticker there saying it's Kimchi exclusive number 55. And you've got a very cool textured cardboard slip case here. All the dynamics of the uniform are textured, which I think is kind of a cool touch to see. The spine here, Captain America First Avenger, again, all embossed there and textured as well, so it almost feels like his uniform. On the back side, we're seeing the back of his uniform, and we're also seeing the Kimchi exclusive number 55, and this was, again, it was the A2 version, so there were two versions of this. I got A2 instead of A1, and there were only 1,200 of these made, and I got number 868 of 1,200. So I'm very lucky, very happy that I got this one here. All the specs here that we're seeing at the bottom, at the top, very well, I think, packaged Steelbook overall. So let's open it up. Let's see what we got. As always, you always want to open along the side where you're not going to damage your Steelbook. I lost my scissors, so I'm using my knife now. And then create little flaps on either side so you can pull it back and retain the plastic, just so you don't damage your collectible if you want to keep it in the future. So what we're going to do is we created little flaps, as we're seeing here. Let's pull this one back a little bit more. Actually cut it a little bit more. It works better with scissors, by the way. If you have a small set of scissors, it cleaner cuts than a knife, or I've used a X-Acto knife as well, and I don't like the results here with this knife. But in any case, we've opened up the little flaps so we can replace the Steelbook when we're done. And let's see what we got. So here's the Steelbook, and let's see the front and the back of this one. So here's the front. It's a great looking image of Captain America. It is high gloss with some embossing there. It's a great image, actually, with some metallic highlights there on his buckles and shield. Very cool. Very cool image. And the back here, we're seeing, again, his old school uniform with the shield again in the back. You can see his World War II era helmet there. Again, high gloss image on both sides. So let's try to open this up very carefully so I don't damage it. All we need is one little incision, and I think we can unwrap it. So there we go, it's unwrapped. And again, great looking Steelbook, amazing. With the, oh, actually it's debossed. This is debossing here, so the Captain America's not embossed, it's actually debossed, if you can pick it up there. And his uniform is high gloss, and the background is matte. So it's a very cool looking Steelbook with the contrast of the high gloss of him and the matte background finish. I think it's really cool. Same thing with the back. You've got high gloss, and then you got matte in the background. And the colors really pop. They accentuate the red, white, and blue as you're seeing here in the front. And also here in the front, the colors also kind of pop. Internally, we've got 2-disc edition, so it's an upgrade definitely for me because I only had the 2D version. So here we have the 3D version and the 2D version, which is definitely a step up. And here we have Captain America facing off against the Red Skull. Interesting choice of an image. It's a little bit, I kind of am lost in the geography. I think it's where they first meet up. Kind of a little bit of an abstract image in my opinion because there are so many great images of Captain America. This one you don't really get to appreciate him at all. Just almost a cutaway of the shield there, a bit of Red Skull, but you can't really tell because he's in shadow and there's a light shining in front of them. So you get a lot of shadow, and then you get a lot of lost space here. So not super impressed with the interior Steelbook, but very impressed with the outside Steelbook. Very cool looking Steelbook here. So there's a Steelbook, 2 discs, all special features included, and of course the collectible goodies here. So this one here, we've got a little collectible thing of maybe a pin. Let's open this. Oh, actually, they're little pins, it looks like. There's the back of them. We don't need to even open it up. There's the back, little rings, it looks like, of the Captain America and S.H.I.E.L.D. rings, which is pretty cool. I love it when Steelbooks come with little goodies like that. We also have, as Kimchi has been doing with Doctor Strange, a little envelope. This one here, blue. Good quality paper stock. You got some metallic Captain America First Avenger writing on it, and we have some art cards to look at. So here's the envelope, and let's take a look at the art cards. So here are the back of them. Pretty good looking paper. Oh, there's 3 of them. High gloss, Captain America First Avenger, very cool looking close up of the star, and then front up, very cool. There's Captain America in his full-on uniform, First Avenger. There's I think her name was Peggy, first female S.H.I.E.L.D. agent maybe, very cool. And then Red Skull, awesome, very cool image of Red Skull. I love that. So high gloss images, very cool, of each of the main characters in the film. We also get these larger postcards. Wow, these are really cool. So the back, black and white, matte, front, high gloss, high res image. Very cool image of the Captain America. It just pops right on right there. Very cool. And then Red Skull, look at that one, a Red Skull. Very cool. Wow, look at that one. That's a really nice image of Red Skull. And then I think Agent Carter was her name, right? Very cool image of her, action pose, very cool. So 3 great images there, and of course we get an awesome booklet. Great image there of Captain America walking away from the debris. There's the back, very cool image again of the debris, and the inside. I think, in my opinion, Kimchi does a pretty good job, but they need to match Film Arena's books in terms of their thickness, their quality, their high gloss nature of those books are a little bit better than these here. I'm not complaining too horribly about them, but I'm just saying that the other Film Arena books are a bit better in terms of image quality and layout, because here again you want to see the entire view of things, and this is kind of like separating it into 1 and 2 as opposed to having the whole image horizontally on one side and then the other. Oh, these are great images here of Red Skull on both sides. There's the war here, returning back with the POWs. Cool little image here, great coloration. On the motorbikes, you see the Hydra villains. Cool little profile of Carter. See what I mean by the image kind of losing its dynamic by being kind of right in the middle? You lose it. In some cases, you got to plan it out more strategically. Like this one here is a better illustration of that. Tony Stark's father. Great image here of the Flyer. There's Bucky Barnes. We know what happens to him later on. There's Captain America now. New costume. Love that image of him with the shield. That's what was used on the back of the Steelbook. And there he is on that plane. So again, overall, it's a fantastic Steelbook. Like I said, you can't go wrong with this edition. I think it is probably the edition to beat right now. So if you're a completist, if you're a fan of the film, you definitely want to pick out the Kimchi exclusive number 55 for Captain America, the First Avenger. Thanks so much.